Guided meditation and stress management is a unique program where we explore the principles of the Eastern wisdom that helps us to bring an end to the suffering on one hand, and at the same time it helps us to discover our true nature. For over 6,000 years, and constant search practices, guidance by more than 3,000 teachers have validated that the purpose of human life is to discover the true nature. And the moment we know the true nature, we awaken to the inner peace and happiness, love and the wisdom. It is the discovery of the real self. The Eastern wisdom clearly states, Aham, I am, idam, others. We filter out what is not me, what is not I am, from I am, and the moment we discover that I am, we reach to the pinnacle of our evolution. But the fact remains that Eastern wisdom aims at discovery of the subjective reality, whereas the science aims at the discovery of the objective reality. And they both complement each other. But a word of caution that we should do the guided practice or any practice of meditation based on the principles of the Eastern wisdom, because the science has yet to design and deliver and develop the tools and the principles of the subjective reality. They are remarkable in the field of non-self, which is the world outside, the natural phenomena. But who am I is best understood and discovered by the principles of Eastern wisdom. My Himalayan master always used to say, "O mind, be at peace, this will also pass." A simple phrase can become the highest state of meditation. For example, on a highway, on a given day in the morning and in the evening, we have a traffic jam, a rush. What about in the midnight on the same highway? It is totally empty. The highway did nothing, and still it is empty. That's where Master points out that do nothing, don't work because the mind says you. Instead, you work on the mind, and that begins the journey. What is guided meditation? A simple definition can be given that you loan the mind of a teacher who is guiding you. At the same time, you keep your mind aside during the practice. It only demands awareness and attention. Similarly, like any GPS. I call this GPS as a guided practice in silence. Your friend is driving the car and you are sitting beside, and it helps you to reach to the destination. That is another way to understand. Guided meditation helps you to discover and understand why there is so much of noise in the mind. The moment you sit for meditation and the mind says, okay, here are the millions of the thoughts, that I welcome you into the state of meditation. But so in this guided meditation and stress management program, we understand what exactly is the cause, why the mind makes us crazy the moment we sit for meditation. And that helps us to get rid of the wandering, the distracted mind. In other way, the guided meditation is an examination. What kind of an examination? Whether you're working on the mind or the mind is working on you. I have witnessed and observed thousands of the people while giving the guided meditation and stress management program, visiting, movement in the body, itching, coughing, lot of other thing happens. On the other hand, if we understand the cause of these that is coming through the mind, and that causes that the mind continues to work on us. The mind that works on us is a mind at default. We should learn, and we learn in guided meditation program, how to work on the mind, and you make a choice from moment to moment. There's guided meditation coming from the Eastern wisdom. I would love to say a few words about Upanishads. There are a group of texts which is known as Upanishads, and every Upanishad is a dialogue between a master and a disciple. Disciple poses a question related to his or her stress and the suffering. And every person perceives the problem differently. So when the disciple presents the problem, the master approaches that problem based on the temperament of an individual. That is what the Upanishad text is. So we pick up 2 or 3 texts which were written almost more than 2,000 years ago, and we follow the principles. And I design the practice every week. There is totally a new practice that suits your temperament. I am fully aware not a single size fits all. Coming back to the Upanishad, the beautiful meaning of the Upanishad is you sit nearby yourself with a commitment to discover inner peace and happiness, to loosen the knots of the stress and the suffering, and destroy the suffering at all. Understand a very important point, the sitting nearby. When you bring your mind nearby to yourself, you're ready for a journey. When the mind is outside, you're too far from yourself, you forget yourself. Forgetfulness is an ignorance, and that ignorance causes an error. And that error is experienced as the likes and dislikes, stress, hate and love, anxiety, and a host of other problems. As you continue the journey, you experience that you are becoming a master of your mind. You discover inner peace and happiness. You start the journey for the self-discovery. Are you ready for guided meditation and stress management that I deliver online and in a group session in New Jersey? Regular practice and the wisdom are the 2 important factors to succeed. We don't start with any kind of a belief, religion, cult, and dogma. We start with clear understanding. Where is the principle? What needs to be done? We learn from our own experiences. And even if you change 1% every time you attend the program, the journey begins. Remember, any meditation is a journey. Couple of things, not a single size fits all. There are thousands of practices. And these practices are customized based on the temperament of an individual or a group. So I give you a brief talk, interactive, understanding the principles of the Eastern wisdom. Then you understand the steps of the practices that I customize every week. Then I gave you the guided practice. We share our experiences. What are the aids and the barriers, the myth and the facts? What are the experiences and indications? And how you are progressing. I gave you home practice tips for the group. But yes, I deliver the digital file to my private students. Guided meditation is a wonderful program in a way that you address your problems directly, even if you are attending a group session online, so that we explain that problem based on the principles of the Eastern wisdom, and then I pick up the steps that directly helps you get rid of that problem on the same day practice. And as you continue the journey, you discover inner peace and happiness. For more details, go to girishjha.org or write to me at info@girishjha.org. Thank you. Be in peace. Keep smiling.